A lot of big changes are on the way in Washington with a new Congress set to take over and, of course, a new administration in the White House. Our Joe St. George joins us now live. So, Joe, good morning to you on the last day of 2024. Can you walk us through some of the big events that we need to watch for over the next month?
Well, Aaron, we chat most weekdays. I'm going to take a day off tomorrow and take my breath because I'm about to show you a graphic of all the things we're expecting in the month of January. And it's extensive, and it's a lot, and it's historic with potentially huge ramifications for Hampton Roads and the entire country. For one, we get a new Congress beginning at the end of this week. A new speaker vote will take place Friday. We'll see if Speaker Mike Johnson gets reelected. It took Republicans 15 rounds last go around. He's certainly the favorite, but we'll be watching that closely at the end of this week. January 6th is quickly approaching. The Electoral College certification security will be tight at the Capitol. We are not expecting the controversies that we saw 4 years ago. It will still be a somber day. The state funeral of President Carter will be next week in Washington, and TikTok will go before the Supreme Court as well. Remember, that app is set to be banned on January 19th. President-elect Trump has asked the Supreme Court to intervene and stop it. We'll see if they will. The inauguration on January 20th, and I know plenty of Virginians will make the trip up I-95 to Washington for that. What will President Biden do in the final hours of his administration? Will there be more pardons, new executive actions? And by the end of the month, Aaron, you and I are talking a lot about the first actions of President Donald J. Trump back in the White House. We know a lot of that will focus on immigration and the border. So did you get all of that, Aaron? It's a busy January with huge ramifications for the entire country.
When the calendar popped up, I thought, oh, good Lord, Joe deserves a day off and several days after that. Definitely a lot. But hey, you mentioned the new Congress. The current one has been one of the least productive in decades when you look at specifically passing legislation. So are we going to see that happen with this new Congress?
Really good data from Quorum and Quorum Public Affairs and Axios. This past Congress, which is in its final hours now, passed the fewest bills into law since the late 1980s. Really, in the modern American politics, only a little more than 150 bills actually passed. I think that speaks to the dysfunction in Washington right now. Between the late 80s and now, Congress has typically averaged close to 400 bills becoming law. So just not a lot of action in Washington. I think that contributes to the frustration that a lot of people have for Washington. A lot of that was driven by the fact Republicans control the House, Democrats control the White House and Senate. We expect Congress to be much busier in 2025, given the fact that Republicans have complete control, a bit easier to pass bills and pass things off to the Oval Office, but we shall see. A busy year ahead. And because I'm not going to text you in 17 hours or so, Aaron, happy early New Year to you.
Oh, man, I'm disappointed to hear that. No, I'm just kidding. Joe, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you as well. We'll see you in 2025.